Hi students, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi, Faculty of Psychiatry. And if I ask you a simple question, you're preparing for entrance examination, what rank are you targeting? Just say the answer in your own head. Some of you might have said that I want to get into top 200. Others might have said that I don't care about the rank, I just want to get medicine in some college. And some of you might as well have said that I just want to qualify the examination. But the second question is more important. On what basis are you setting up this target for yourself? For the majority of the student, the answer is the target is decided on the basis of their own judgment for themselves. What do I mean by this? All of us, when we are preparing for the entrance examination, we tend to judge ourselves. We know what kind of hard work can we put. We are aware of the ranks that we got in the past examination. We are aware of our standing vis-a-vis other students in our college. And keeping all those factors in mind, we tell ourselves that, okay, this is something that I can achieve. Targeting something beyond that is not for me. If you go and ask 10 students, what rank are you targeting for? My idea is, or my guess is, not even one would say, and not even one would answer that I want to get into top 100. Of course, there are such students, but they are not so commonly found. What I'm trying to say here is, we tend to judge ourselves and then we create a target, or we give ourselves a target on the basis of that judgment. But what if this judgment is flawed? What we see is most of the students tend to judge themselves on the basis of how they have been performing in the 4 professional examination. During their MBBS, the first year, the second prof, the third prof, the final prof, how they performed, what kind of marks they got, what was their rank in the class, were they in the middle of the batch, were they towards the top, or were they towards the bottom. On the basis of how they have performed in those 4.5 years, they tend to give themselves a target, or they tend to target a particular rank. My argument is, this is a flawed way of judging yourself or judging your capabilities. Reason? For the majority of the students, when it comes to professional examination, the only aim is to pass the examination. No, but not many students are really aiming to get into top 3 or top 10 in the medical college examination. Most of them want to just pass the examination. It would be good if they can get better marks or good marks, but that burning desire is rarely there. There are very few people who want to get rank 1 or rank 2 or rank 3, and they usually do well also. But for the vast majority of students, it's just pass and fail thing. But when it comes to entrance examination, it's a different ball game. Now, it's not the time to just scrape through. This is the time to bring your best capabilities to use. And that is why, if what you achieved on the basis of limited efforts becomes the benchmark for your target at this time, you might be setting your target too low. Don't think about that I could never reach the top 30 of the batch, or not top 40 of the batch. You could not do that because you did not want to do that. You were not aiming for that. It's not that you don't have the capability. It's not that you don't have the capacity for the hard work. It's not that you are not intelligent enough, but the intention was missing. Because in MBBS examination, most of us don't really care about the results. We just want to pass. But now when it is the entrance examination, now this is an examination which could play a huge role in your professional career. If you can get the branch of your choice, you are likely to perform so much better in your professional life. If you can get into good college, that is always an added advantage. Now this is the time when you have to use the best of your capabilities, the best of your capacity. This cannot be a half-hearted effort. So even if you never got in the top 30% of your class, it does not mean that you cannot get in top 300 rank when you appear for the NEET examination, because this time you would be giving it all what you have. So please don't underestimate yourself. Please don't undermine yourself. Please don't give yourself a target which is beneath you. The year of entrance examination preparation is the year when you have to go beyond your means, when you have to study so hard that you surprise yourself, when you have to do the hardest work of your life. And when you have to remind yourself what you did during the PMT days, probably what you did during the PMT days is a better indicator, or it reflects better your capabilities than anything else. So remind yourself of what you're made up of, remind yourself of what kind of hard work you can put, remind yourself of what kind of sacrifices can you make for the examinations, and take motivation from that. Please don't underestimate yourself. Please set the goal high, and please work very hard to achieve it. Thank you, and God bless you all.